You know, one of the conversations that we've seen finally get to be more comfortable and allowed in professional sports has been mental health. We watch athletes perform at the highest level, and we talk about what they can do physically. But it's hard for us to be able to comprehend what that battle is when you're going through injury and we're trying to push yourself to maintain in a sport where if your body's not working, you don't get to do it anymore. What does mental health mean to the game? Well, thankfully we have partnership with BetterHelp and a really incredible story on what mental health has meant for a pro athlete like the one and only Mark Landvik. Watch this.
For me, snowboarding's always been a way to express myself. Everything was moving so fast. We were traveling all over the world. The projects kept getting bigger. People were partying. It was unbelievably fun. But yeah, sometimes the funnest stuff in life can take its toll on you. It definitely did on me. I started noticing anxieties, depression. I literally would have to force myself to go snowboarding. I cut the booze cold turkey. I had to start dealing with a lot of things that I didn't know were there. My girlfriend at the time got me an appointment with a therapist, and within 15 minutes, she had diagnosed me with bipolar. Working with a therapist is huge, not only helping you understand what's going on, they'll also give you building blocks to try to live your life. Whether it's snowboarding or art, writing, I think having a plethora of different outlets is key. No matter how hard things have been, I wouldn't take anything back. You gotta take that first step.
First of all, thank you to Mark Landvik for willing to show that vulnerability of where he is at. You know, sometimes when it comes to this conversation, this idea of being vulnerable can be misconstrued as weakness, but that vulnerability is actually strength and where you get your power from, as we saw with Landvik, and just so great to see where he's at as a result.
Well, and we look at a lot of these athletes like superheroes, but when it comes down to it, they're human beings, and while their bodies are capable of doing unbelievable things on a snowboard, the most important part of anybody's body is without a doubt your brain. That's why I think it's really cool that BetterHelp is going to offer everybody watching this 2 weeks of free therapy. Go to BetterHelp or BetterHelp.com/NST. Cash in on that.
Well, we talk about the mental game for competitors and at a place like this, but it's not just about athletes. You know, the mental game in real life, in the real world, you know, for anybody, everybody, it's so important.
One of my first appointments when I get back up from this event is to my therapist. You know, therapy has made a huge difference for me, and I found some commonality with some of what Mark was talking about. I had debilitating anxiety that I was suffering from for a couple of years, afraid to go outside, afraid to go to work, and I had to really face the fact that there were some things in my life and in my past and in my upbringing that I wasn't dealing with. But, you know, going on medication and having to work through this stigma of is something wrong with me, but then taking the time and getting to go on a regular basis to just work through things.
And it's just refreshing we're finally having this conversation freely. It's nice. It's freeing, you know.
It's freeing and it's empowering, especially when you're performing at the highest level in the world. Again, BetterHelp.com/NST.